Crystal here. I'm going to start with the business readings, or well, the professional area of life readings for each of the zodiac signs. So this is the introduction to that, and then from there on I'm going to edit it such that your reading is behind it. Now, what I would like to ask from you is subscribe to my channel if you want to do so. Then you'll know, if you click that alarm bell, you'll know when new readings are going to come out. You'll also know that, when your reading is going to come out, etc. I do weekly readings. I do daily tarot shorts. That are the daily cards, the YouTube shorts. That's a new thing, like TikTok and Instagram Reels or IGTV, that sort of thing, but very short. I do those. I do weekly readings, monthly readings, specific readings, moon readings, so on the new moon and full moon, and so on. I also have a dog at the other side of the road who is sort of screaming, and it's really I go bananas when I hear that. But that's nothing that I can do about it, nothing you can do about it. So if you like to subscribe, that would be very good, because then you'll also be able to put in the comment box the magic words that you have to put in if you want to win a free tarot reading. And those magic words are rose crystal. The winner will be drawn on the 30th of September. So stay with me. Put the words rose crystal in any of the videos, only once per video, please, because otherwise I go bananas as well. But once per video, but you can put it in as many videos as you want. The more entries, of course, the more chance you have of winning a free reading. Big reveal, September 30th. Now, let's go and have a look at your professional area of life. So your job, your career, your business, whatever. What there is to know about that for the months of October, November, and December of this year. If you want to know what happened in the other quarters of the year, you can find the readings there. I will put the links in the description box as well, so you can find those easily for your sign. Thank you, and let's go into the reading now. So Aquarius, I'm going to put this more like this. So this is your professional area of life reading for the last 3 months of the year. Now I see only one that concerns me, that is this one. But I'm going to go back to it because maybe it's not a concern at all, because I see all good cards. I love this Wheel of Fortune. So I feel there is luck coming your way. This can start already in the beginning of this period. So it's October, November, December. It can also be a little bit later that it starts to work. Now, of course, the wheel is always turning, but this is for your luck. So you get lucky again. And I see that because it's next to the Fool. And the Fool is in the middle of the reading. It's here. So that's in the middle of the reading. So there is a new beginning for you, but it's like a fresh start. And it's really good. I also see here an Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. But I'm going to start with your energy right now, because I feel, Aquarius, like there is something in your business or in your job or in your career that you're saying this is not me anymore. This is not what I want. And so you're going to, for greener pastures, you're going to climb. You can see here, this Eight of Cups actually has the staircase. It's like climbing a mountain, and you're going to come out the other side. Yes, you are going to come out the other side because you have that Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. So this is like you going on a new journey. It's leaving behind some things. So there will be some things in your job, or if you're a freelancer, or if you have your own business, some things you're going to change in that. Some things that no longer satisfy you, or maybe clients that you think are really a nuisance and annoying, and maybe they don't pay or something like that. And you really think, this is not for me. I need to go away because this is giving me way too much stress. It can also be that, the way of working is giving you way too much stress, and you need to leave it behind. You need to find a better way to work in which you are going to do your work. This can be, again, It can be about a job that you have as a salary job, or it can be about a freelancing thing you're doing, or you're having a business. Some things are changing there. Some things are being left behind, but you have many ideas of how to do it better or how to do it different. Maybe not better necessarily, but because I think you were doing a good job. But there are some ideas you're going to bring in. And because of those ideas, it means that this is the Page of Wands. It's a Princess of Wands in this deck, but it's a Page of Wands. Because of these new ideas, and maybe there's even some news you get that makes you go on this journey, that makes you say, okay, right, this is now the right time to do these, to make these changes, in my work, in my business, in my career. Yes, that's what it feels like. There is no lack of creativity or energy or drive. You have that. Now, as you can see, you have a double Page of Wands. So I'm going to pull them next to each other. So they're a bit different in both decks, but they are the same card. So they speak again of that drive, of that energy, of that passion. And it feels like when you make these decisions to make the changes, whether it's in your work, your career, your freelancing business, whatever, you feel renewed, new passion, new energy. I mean, here you leave behind the yuck and the meh. The things that are stale, the things that don't fulfill you anymore. And that can be actual things, actual people. It can also be ways of working, of ways of doing what you do. It doesn't mean necessarily that you change what you are doing, but the way you do them. And that brings that renewed energy. You have the drive to go after what you want for yourself. This also brings healing. So when I said, leave behind the meh or the bad clients, the ones that don't pay or that are really a nuisance and are never satisfied, you have those people. You have people that have that sort of entitlement. They are not your clients, Aquarius. So leave them behind, because there is this healing element, a healing, again, renewal of your drive, passion, energy, but also renewal of the emotional part of you, of, healing this frustration that was maybe with these existing clients or existing things, the way you did in your business. Maybe you were frustrated with yourself. Maybe you were frustrated with your colleagues if you are in a job and you need to leave that behind. Maybe you need to do that as well. That may be that you have to look for a promotion in the same business or go after a new job. It is possible here that you are going to leave a job behind, but there is a healing element in it. So if you do that, if it's about leaving, a job behind and going after another one, there's going to be good news for you. And you're going to have a new job for sure. But it also has that healing power, because then that meant that that job was really bad for you and was taking away your power, your energy, your drive. And here there is renewed drive and energy with these two Pages of Wands. There's also a bit more harmony and balance and equilibrium in you with the Justice card. When you do those changes, when you start that journey, the fresh journey, when I said this is like going on a new adventure, a new journey, a new way of doing things, but can also be a new job. That is that Fool. It's a new cycle beginning for you, but it's a cycle that's going to be a little bit more harmonious because you have decided to cut out with this sword. You cut out the stuff that is no longer good for you. And the scales are more balanced for you. That is the Justice card. I also said that the wheel is going to turn in your favor, so that these decisions need to be made in a way so that you can have the drive and the healing, because you need that. And that is starting to turn that wheel towards luck again. So maybe the wheel was turning towards not so good. And now it's going to start turning towards your luck again. New journey. Now, here, this can bring up a little bit of conflict with those, if these are, colleagues leaving behind or clients you leave behind. Sometimes there can be a little bit of conflict there. It can be conflict with other people. It can be also conflict or, your inner voice that is saying, you can't do that. You can't leave your people behind. You can't leave your job. These are just, fear. This is just fear talking to you. So don't listen to it, because there is so many things you have here. A Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. And the Fool and the Wheel. So there is a fresh beginning here. a whole new start, a whole new fresh energy coming in, because you also have the Page of Cups again next to that Ace of Cups, where I said there's a healing element. Yes, there's a healing element. There's also a bit of a surprise in that Page of Cups, because of the fish all of a sudden jumps out of that cup, because you will be surprised at the new offers that come in, the new clients that come in, if you have a freelancing business or your own business, but also if you have a new job, that is going to be a surprise at the offer you're getting from that job. But also new clients coming in, a surprise for you, like all of a sudden, hop, it's coming to go in. It's really good, because you can start creating again a financial foundation, financial security. You will have to leave behind something, and it's not about the money here. It's really about feeling good in what you do and having the best clients for you, having the best projects, the ones that really fire you up and not those that drag you down, because that is also your energy is going to attract more money, because you have new values in your job or in your career or in your business. So that is good. Now you're moving towards a new shore. Here, when you start a journey, there will be the period where you feel everything is in transition, and that is normal. You leave one thing in search of another, so that means leaving a safe shore, a shore that you know, but maybe necessarily isn't that good for you, and leaving it behind to go in search of another shore, a new shore. And that sometimes brings hurt, because look at the body posture, the body language of this woman. Yes, it can be sometimes difficult. It's not always easy, but because of all these cards, I think as well that you will have that energy. And that energy is going to make you feel alive again. And you will reach the other shore, where you find either that new job, those new clients, the new way of doing things, because you have also that new set of values that you are cherishing. So let me pull some more cards on this. Yeah, I have a dog, and I don't know if you heard her. She's old and demented. I really had to put her in the bedroom in my office, because she was walking around, and because of her nails, you hear everything she does. Okay, 9 of Cups there. I'm going to pull a few more cards. The Tower. I'm going to pull another card on that one, because I just took that one without shuffling. Okay. It's on that Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's why it's healing energy. I feel these two cards explain why this is a healing energy, why you will feel like there is, a revigorating, a rejuvenation, a sort of rebirth even, but also a healing element. 9 of Pentacles, so you have the 7 of Pentacles, so the money is not a problem here. Okay, let's start here. We have a 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, so the new energy that you get, and the drive and the passion to go after, that idea that you have and the ideas that you leave behind, you are going to see the results of that. You have both the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So there is an emotional element to the results, because again, you're leaving behind here, it's Cups. So there is an emotional element to that leaving behind of stuff and going in search of a new creative fire. Yes. So the emotions will be emotions of fulfillment, but there's also like, new values, new perspective, but also you will see the rewards of that hard work you're doing. And why am I saying hard work? Because I see here, and it's very funny, we have all 9s on this row here now. This 9 of Wands, it tells me, yes, it will be hard work. It's not going to be easy, because you're going to feel shattered sometimes with that Tower, like exhaustion, but also like, okay, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? That sort of question. But because you follow your heart in this, and you leave things behind that really are not helpful, not useful, not filling your heart, there is this element of healing, and that's healing the hard stuff. So you'll overcome the hard stuff. I'm pretty sure of it. So that Tower is really, that's why I pulled another card of it, because the Tower is like a minimal energy here. But yes, at times you will feel like, oh my God, my whole world is upside down. And hence as well, this 6 of Swords here. And the 5 of Swords, because that's when your inner voice is going to speak up and your fear is going to be triggered. normal. Wheel of Fortune and Four of Wands. Yeah, with this Wheel of Fortune, it starts turning in the right direction for luck and for a foundation again, a new foundation. New foundation based on new values with these cards, but also a financial foundation. There is a financial good aspect to this move, to this change you're going to make. So I would really consider doing and making the change if I were you, Aquarius. Ace of Swords, yes, go and do it already, decide. Breakthrough. It feels also like there's a moment, because it's the Fool is the new journey. The sword helps you bring in that Fool, and the sword is also, the Ace of Swords is like that sword that cuts through indecision, but also says, aha, this is the right moment to start my journey here, my new cycle, because there's something, it feels like something will happen that pushes you to decline, that pushes you to leave this behind. Something, and I feel it's external, I feel it's not like internally. It's something that happens in the practical world, in your practical experience, in your job, your business, your career, maybe with a client, maybe with the result of an outcome, maybe with a colleague. Something happens and you say, shit, I have enough. I've got it. This is it. I'm done. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to do something new, or in a new way. I'm going to in search for something that fills my heart and not something that just shatters me. And yes, that is going to bring up fears. Now, the Hanged Man also says to me that process is going to be not to rush it, and to take your time in this whole process, because this process is quite intense if you change things over and you leave things behind. That Tower can be quite intense. The fear can be intense, but sit with the fear. Look at it. What is the fear telling you? Why are you so afraid? Is it because of the money aspect? Is it because you are sort of stirred up in your foundation? Is it because you don't like new, you don't like change? Because we can't forget that Aquarius is a fixed sign. They don't like change, fixed signs. But yeah, there's also concepts that you need to grasp here again, new concepts that will come. The insights, almost like, the aha moment from the sword, the aha moment from the aha man, the Hanged Man. Yes, there is an aha moment there. There's something happening. I feel that the external happening, the external aha moment, like, okay, now I'm done, is going to make you see, yes, I need to do this. I really need to do this. So you internalize the external thing that happens. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, we have a good foundation here. You're going to be managing, again, to create new wealth for yourself, to manifest new things, but not only to manifest wealth, to see with new values, but also to attract more clients, more business, new clients. Yes, that is all possible. Also in a new job, you're going to be good. You're going to attract a new job, a new offer, and it's going to be a good offer. It's not going to be an offer where you say you can't take this because the money is bad or something like that. No. If it's about a job, the money will be good. Judgment. Yeah, it's something you need to do. There's nothing more I can say about Judgment card. This whole thing, this leaving behind, it's really, you are going to be called over and over again until you finally do it, but something will help you. Okay, and then, oh, I love this card. So normally when this card is in the middle of a reading, I'm saying you're moving in the right direction. But here, so we have the Six of Swords and we have the Six of Wands. So I feel this is you getting to the other shore and being successful, being victorious. You have overcome yourself. You have overcome all the hurdles, all these ones here from the Nine of Wands, the hard stuff. You have overcome the power. You are seeing things with a new perspective. You are creating new wealth for yourself. It's going to be successful. You're going to reach the other shore. That transition moment is going to pass as well. And you're going to feel, like a winner here. Not necessarily because you're making heaps of money, but because you have done the right thing for yourself. And that is first and foremost the most important thing that you're doing here in this reading. So I'm going to pull the last three cards, which are message cards. And I don't know why this reading is quite a bit shorter than the other ones. So this is from the Ask Your Guides. It's by Sonia Choquette. Then we have the Soul Coaching Oracle by Denise Lynn. I'm going to pull this one. So I shuffle these cards in between readings and then I just pull them randomly. I always do that with the oracle cards. I don't know why I started doing that, but I am, and well, just happened. And this is the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So we start here. Suffering and Divine Teachers. That are these two cards. Suffering. And that's why I say that this is healing. I feel that this is the past card. There was some suffering in that position, maybe in the job you were not happy. Maybe in your business, the way things were going, the clients you had, you were not happy. It brought you suffering, it brought you emotional distress. But the teachers are here to teach you to choose yourself sometimes. And sometimes you have to leave these bad clients behind, to leave bad projects behind, leave non-paying people behind. Please do so. You know, if they can't pay, they shouldn't be getting your services. I mean, there's nothing worse than bad paying clients. So yeah, playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. So it's asking you to be joyful again, and that is again that ace here, but also the two pages of wands. Hold on, I'm going to pull them out. So it's also this page and this page, renewed passion, vigor, enthusiasm, going for it. And that, you know, when you are playful in something, when you can play again, when you feel like, you know, this is not work, this is actually play. It's going to heal you. It's going to create that solid foundation again. And then you also realize that you are doing the right thing. And you are. There's nothing about it. And then there is talisman. And I feel this is that luck. That is that wheel of fortune that is going to start turning. That is that Fool card. But I'm going to get the little book here. It's number 49. So it says, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. So wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. So I'm going to read that again, as I should read it. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. Fortune. Pentacles here, the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. So yes, the success is here and you earned it. You really have gone through the hard part, but it's time to make the decision here. Here you have that insight with the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. External thing, internalization. Yes, I need to change because I'm suffering in what I'm doing right now or the work I'm doing right now. The talisman is wisdom that you have gathered, that you have learned, patterns that you start to recognize that you're doing that are not helpful. And you can then learn from them and move in the right direction. And all the cards are here to help you on that way. So you have lots of good cards here. So overcome the fear, because this will stir up some fear. I mean, that is normal. You wouldn't be human if there wasn't any fear. So Aquarius, I'm sorry that this reading is a bit shorter than the other readings, but nothing more I can say without repeating myself endlessly. So really go for it. Do it, because also you're being called. Don't forget that. And it will be good. It will be good for you. You will feel that. You will feel that healing of that Ace of Cups. It's so powerful, that Ace of Cups there. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. It speaks about a new, fresh journey. Good. Leave the baggage behind. Take the lessons you've learned. That's wisdom. That's something that you can use. But also leave behind the bad emotions from this experience.